What's up, everybody? My name is Dalton Grobenstein, and I just wanted to make this video to kind of give you an overview of how I was able to go from working a full-time job with 2 kids, stressed to the max, and how the Lord has allowed us to have what you would call, I guess, time freedom and even location freedom in our lives. So about 3 to 4 years ago, just to give it to you from the beginning, and just so everybody knows, I'm 30 years old now, we have been able to have this kind of freedom for probably the past year and a half. But back about 4 years ago, I was working a full-time job. We started a church, me and my wife, and basically, just in the midst of just busy all the time. And we also have, 2 kids, and I just really desired to be able to make my own schedule and, kind of prioritize things as I wanted it throughout the week and just really throughout my life. I didn't like the idea of having to show up to a set place at a set time every single week without having any choice about it. And I absolutely didn't like only being able to take 2 to 3 weeks of vacations a year. And so just through the compounding of those thoughts, I began to desire and seek and pray for a kind of a better direction in that area. And just through reading books and learning about passive income, all these different things, we've allowed to take action, put some of those things in place, and God's allowed us to where now we have that freedom of time and freedom of location where we can do what we want kind of when we want. Now, financial freedom is still one of those things that I think is an elusive thing, because I think, to me, financial freedom, kind of comes based on lifestyle, So if you have a low lifestyle, then you could have easily, financial freedom. But if you have a luxurious lifestyle, your financial freedom, you might not necessarily have it, or it might take you longer to get it. So for us personally, I would say, financial freedom would be where all of our income producing passive assets are paying for our lifestyle without any kind of effort or mindset on our part. And I wouldn't say that we're there yet, but we are, working ourselves in that direction. And so, I'll make sure to post some different videos on it when we get there. But with that being said, though, I do want to kind of just give everybody an overview of how we were able to get to where I could quit my full-time job and kind of manage my own schedule and, make our own choices in life on what we want to do and when we want to do it. Now, the vehicle that God allowed us to do this with was business. That's how a lot of people will kind of get into that realm of time and location and even financial freedom, is through starting a business, which I highly recommend. Business might not be for everybody, but I do know that business will teach you tons of skills. It'll teach you tons of just personal development things. And it's also it just makes you a whole different person. And I think it's a phenomenal, if that's the correct word, thing to do in your life, is to try to start a business, even if it's a side business outside of your full-time job. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But business was what God used for us to be able to do that, to quit my full-time job and to make my own schedule. And I want to kind of just show y'all the opportunity of the business that we started to be able to do that. And so I'm going to introduce you to what is called GoHighLevel, okay? Or HighLevel, however you want to call it. Some people call it GoHighLevel, some people call it HighLevel. Really the name's in both the URL and on the page. But HighLevel is the business opportunity that the Lord used for us to be able to quit our job and go full time and really have time freedom and location freedom. Now, HighLevel is a software. It basically is a CRM software that businesses can use for marketing, websites, paid advertising, lead management, calendars, text messages, emails, all of their basically business operations, all in one place. And this software has gotten very popular. You may have heard of it before, maybe you haven't. But HighLevel is not just a software that businesses can use to operate their businesses, but HighLevel as a platform has designed their business to make it to where other people can create businesses around their business. So there's tons of different ways you can make money with this platform called HighLevel. I'm not going to break them all down in detail on this video. Maybe I'll make another video on that. But you can make money through affiliate commissions, referring this platform out to other people and businesses. You can make money from this through building out custom things for business owners. But the route that we took was what's called SaaS, software as a service. Essentially, HighLevel, this is what's so unique about their software, is they allow you to white label it, which means you can put your logo and your company name on their software and sell it as your own. And so you can build your own systems and different things in it for business owners. So for us, that's the route we ended up going with HighLevel. We took this awesome software, which is to me one of the best softwares probably around right now for business management, different things. And we took this software and we literally put our company name on it, our company logo. We, through trial and error and just failures and learning different things, we worked with different business owners, local businesses, insurance agents, real estate agents, and we finally landed on churches where we kind of niched down and just service nonprofit organizations where we help them, be able to communicate with people better and market better and run paid advertising, different things like that better, all in one software platform. What's cool about the software is you can sell their software as your own, and you can sell it as a subscription. So just like you would pay for a Netflix subscription for such and such a month, you can package this software, sell it to organizations for a monthly or a yearly subscription. So let's say $97 a month. Well, if you have 10 clients paying you $97 a month or $100 a month, just to make it the numbers easier, after you get 10 clients, that is $1,000 that comes in a month without much effort involved, because now you have set the software up for them. They are using the software. You're just there to kind of help with any customer support, and that's kind of it. But you got $1,000 recurring passively coming in a month, and there's obviously work overseeing it as a business owner, but like you can hire people over time to kind of manage the software accounts for you where you don't have to. So like with us, the business we own, we have over 260 something monthly subscribers now. It's allowed us to hire a team, and we have several people on our team that helps us in the business. And so to where we are today, the opportunity that HighLevel has produced has been absolutely revolutionary for our family and for our lives. But that's the kind of business we started. So it's a digital internet business, and so we're able to do this from a laptop anywhere in the world. So literally I can travel, I can go on vacations, I can go to business conferences, church conferences, and I can literally work from the hotel an hour or two a day if I wanted to, or just to kind of check in on everything. And it's allowed us to have that time and location freedom in an amazing way. And so this screen you see right here, this is the GoHighLevel website, which is super awesome. And I'll even drop the link in the descriptions if you wanted to sign up for a 14-day free trial just to check it out. Whether you're a business owner, you might want to sign up for it for your business, or whether you are wanting to do digital marketing for businesses, it's a great tool to be used to help do digital marketing and help businesses get leads and generate revenue, all that good stuff. But also, if you're interested in learning to sell it as your own software, it'd be worth signing up for a 14-day free trial, because it costs you nothing. You get 14 days free just to check it out and learn about it. To me, it's one of the best opportunity vehicles around today to make money. So that's a little bit about it. That's how we kind of had gotten to where we are with financial freedom, where I say financial freedom, time freedom, where I was able to quit my job and literally be able to work from my house or from wherever I want to, really, in the world, and kind of work whenever I want to. I think I might work, sometimes 10 to 20 hours a week. Every now and then I might put in 30 to 40 hours, but for the most part, I get to choose how much I want to work throughout the week. So that's how it happened for us. GoHighLevel, awesome platform. If y'all got any value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Basically, I'm going to be posting a lot of content on just our journey in life, in growing business, passive income, financial freedom, maybe even some church things on pastoring and ministry and living by faith, and then faith and business together and how those things operate together. So anyways, if you watched it up to this point, I appreciate you watching the whole thing, and we'll